Would you agree that sticking into areas that you're passionate about or using your learning and your opportunities to continue growing, if you've got an eye for design, really digging deep and like focusing on more front end work, or you think diversifying and being focusing on both is important, front end and back end? Or do you think there is a good spot in this market to be a specialist of one or the other?
I think where your passion is going to be the one that's going to help a lot to getting the job you want. And what I mean by that is I think a lot of students tend to sometimes gravitate something that's the most popular or the most in demand, but that doesn't mean that you're going to get guaranteed anything. I, for one, thought a lot of students might go for front end because it's very appealing. There might be more job opportunities, but what about the back end? There might be more exposure and more opportunities there too as well. But two, especially when you're out of the boot camp, when you're just trying to navigate yourself, I think especially during the times when you're feeling a lot of struggles and you're struggling, you might feeling burnout and you're trying to keep yourself going, pushing forward. I think what's gonna help a lot is, do you have passion and interest in what you're doing? And let's just say that you are interested in UI, UX. You're gonna find a way to find passion and reignite that every single time, especially if you are interested in that. For me, I like things that are like very like puzzle oriented and like very logistically challenging. And so things like the back end is kind of like where I felt like I had a home of finding curiosity in that light. No matter how much struggle I found, there was a light at the end of the tunnel that I want to always go after. And so I think students should go for what they're more inclined and interested in, because that's fuel for your fire. You need that fuel to keep going. And so I would say yes.